I fly Southwest Airlines all the time to save money, and I never get stuck in a middle seat. In this video, I'm going to tell you about 3 ways to make sure that you always get a good seat on Southwest Airlines. Hey, what's going on? My name's Michael from the personal finance website, michaelsaves.com. And before I get to those tips, just a quick refresher on how boarding works with Southwest Airlines. Of course, it is an open seating policy. On your boarding pass, you're going to have an A, B, or C, as well as a number 1 through 60. So A1 is going to be first to board the plane, and then C60, you're going to be last. I found over the years that if you're in the A group or the B group, you're going to have pretty good odds of either getting an aisle or a window seat, if that's your preference, and really that's what most people want, right? Of course, Southwest will allow people with children, families to board a little bit earlier, as well as those who have disabilities. But these tips are for everybody else and how you can make sure that you are not stuck in a middle seat. Let's get to it. Tip number 1, check in exactly 24 hours before your flight. That's the earliest that Southwest will allow you to check in on the website or through the mobile app. Now, one time I was only 5 minutes after that 24-hour window, and I got stuck in the B group, B12. So if you want to make sure you get the A group, you have to be ready exactly 24 hours before. Set a reminder on your phone so you're at your computer or on your mobile device to check in and have your confirmation code handy to expedite this process. This is my preferred method, and usually I will end up in the A group or at the beginning of the B group using this method. Number 2, pay for EarlyBird Check-In. So if you know you won't be near a computer or your phone 24 hours before the flight, and you can't use my first method, well, you can always pay Southwest to guarantee a better boarding position and access to overhead bin space. EarlyBird Check-In costs between $15 and $25 per flight. You can purchase it up to 36 hours in advance. Now that's important because you can't try the first method and strike out and then purchase EarlyBird Check-In. You have to do this a little bit in advance. Again, you won't be guaranteed that A group, but you'll definitely get a good seat. And let me know in the comments below if you use this and what your experience has been. $15 to $25 each way, so you have to factor that in when you're considering the total price of a ticket. Number 3, upgraded boardings. And this is the most expensive way to ensure a good seat on Southwest Airlines. So let's say the first method that you just weren't on top of it and you weren't able to be by your computer or a phone 24 hours before to check in right away, and you didn't purchase EarlyBird Check-In. Upgraded boardings, that's the final option, and it's between $30 and $50 each way. I've only done this once, and it was because I was really desperate. I wasn't feeling well, and it was a long flight. I ended up with a seat that I wasn't really confident about using my first method, so I just went up to the ticket counter and I asked if they had upgraded boarding available. They did. So what this will do is it will ensure you a seat in the A1 to A15 group, so you'll be one of the first people to board the plane. You'll have no problem. You can sit in the front, window, aisle, wherever you want, most likely, with upgraded boardings. So a bonus tip here and a way to get free upgraded boardings on Southwest Airlines. It's by having the Rapid Rewards Priority Credit Card from Chase. Now, Chase has several credit cards with Southwest Airlines. This is the highest tier 1. The upgraded boardings, 4 of them, when available every year. And this is probably something just for frequent Southwest travelers, but if you fly them a few times a year, you may find value in one of their credit cards. The priority one is the one with the free upgraded boardings available. I'll have all the details right down in the description below so you can learn more about that credit card and others if that's something you're interested in doing. So to wrap things up here, when I fly Southwest Airlines, I am ready 24 hours before my flight with my phone and confirmation code, because I know that if I check in right then, I'm going to end up with an A or B group most likely, and I will avoid that middle seat. I'll always get my aisle seat or window seat. It may not be right in the front of the plane, but I'll at least get an aisle or window seat. What's your experience? Do you have any tips to add? Write down in the comments below, share them, and please visit my blog, michaelsaves.com. I've got lots of information and ways for you to save money in all areas of your life there.